excuse my voice first and foremost. I don't know what's going on with me, but the voice is voicing. So, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you're a subscriber, welcome back, of course. I am on my way to do a photo shoot, so I thought I would bring y'all along with me. I am running behind. It's close, but not close enough. I'm excited. I feel like so much has been happening and going on that I will have to fill y'all in about, but for right now, let's go do the shoot. Well, hey, I am heading to get something to eat soon. I have to make a quick pit stop. I forgot I had something to do. But the photo shoot was amazing. I know y'all saw some of the behind the scenes. The makeup look is nice. I like it. I was saying that this is the first time I ever did a little glitter in my adult years, or a little pop, I should say. In my adult years, I haven't done that in probably since like I used to do my little makeup in like high school or like early freshman year of college. The hair is beautiful, y'all. The hair is beautiful. I curled it this morning and I brought my curling iron, so I was able to do little curls here and there throughout. I love it. Love the look. I wish I would have brought my lippy because it ran out, but other than that, looks good. So I can't wait for y'all to see the finished product. I can't even wait to see the finished product of the shoot, but I know it's gonna look really cute. I just get nervous when I am not taking my own pictures, because it's like when I'm taking my own pictures, I can see what I look like in the moment, and that's what I had also shared with the photographer during our consult. Like, I could see what I look like in the moment, so that makes me comfortable in front of the camera. But when other people are taking my pictures, I just freeze up, and that tells me that I need to get more accustomed to other people taking my pictures, so I can just feel more natural. Because I'll be like, how do I pose? What do I look like? Am I smiling too hard? Am I looking weird? Because yeah, that's a thing. So that's what's going on. There is so much that I have to share with y'all, like, it's crazy. But let me go and do my little pit stoppity yap, and then I'll be back to share. So I got turned around, y'all. I was supposed to go grab a bite, but I'm in the line at Starbucks. Not ideal, not what I wanted to eat, but it just life wasn't working itself out. I was on my way to go get a good meal, and then I had to go do that errand, so it side quested me, and I was going to go to another location to have a good meal. Me and my husband was going to get something to eat later, so I was like, do you really need to have 2 good meals in one day? So I was going to go to Dave's Chicken, but then I was like, that's kind of heavy, and you want coffee. So, Starbucks it is. Starbucks on the upsell of asking people, can they start you off with any food? Starbucks, y'all make enough. No, but I am getting food. But y'all have to try. I'm gonna eat it on camera to like tell you the vibes. But I had the chicken pocket, jalapeno chicken pocket from Starbucks with the truff lime hot sauce. So good. The truff lime hot sauce is just, I don't want to say to die for, but it is so good, y'all. So good that I went to Amazon and bought a bottle of it, and then went to ShopRite and got some chicken empanadas to put the hot sauce in the chicken empanadas. It was that good. And another thing though, I will say, because what I ordered just now was the same thing I ordered the last time, with a tall lavender oat milk matcha, and I feel like the cup size of the tall has like shrunk. let me know if I'm on my own with this one, but I really do feel like they changed their cup sizes at Starbucks. I'm like, when they handed it to me, I said, this isn't a cup for an espresso shot. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so got the grande today because I need it all. Starbucks is popping at 2:44 in the afternoon. Like, who would have thought? I just thought Starbucks is busy in the morning, but no, Starbucks is busy all day. Talking about, you want breakfast? No, I want lunch. I want a jalapeno popper pocket. I've been MIA due to Lent. I am not Catholic. I am Christian, but I just needed to give something up. So I decided to give up social media, more specifically Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. I did not give up YouTube only because I am currently learning Espanol, and some of my videos that I use for my lessons are on YouTube, and some of the things that I also access from like a spiritual perspective, videos and things like that related to God or on YouTube. So other than that, I've not been on social media for the entire period of Lent. I was going to actually resume on social media before my wedding anniversary date. My wedding anniversary is March 23rd. I was going to resume on Lent Wednesday prior to March 23rd. I don't know what day that was, but during that week I had a business meeting with God, and he was like, you gonna stay off of that social media and the full Lent. What are you having? You need to stay off social media. You need to get in position with me. You need to do what you need to do. So that is why I've been MIA. People have been emailing me, calling the center to see if I'm okay, which is, I'm sure I got so many probably DMs and stuff because I turned off my notifications. I do have enough restraint not to go on the app, so I did not keep. But you know, sometimes that mind muscle memory will have you starting to click on it, and then you realize like, I'm not supposed to be on here. So I would like randomly, especially early on, like open up the folder and then be like finger ready to press, and then be like, girl, remember, and then I'll be like, okay, yeah, you're right. But yeah, so I just turned off my notifications for all of those apps and been just at peace. Honestly, I didn't realize how much time I was wasting on social media, how much access that I had to other people's drama that honestly I did not have the mental capacity for, but also I didn't need to be exposed to. So you don't realize like how much social media can impact you from various levels, and from a mental health perspective of just like the drainage of always seeing like negative stuff, always seeing like the doomsday and all the things that's happening in individuals' personal lives as well as the world, or on the opposite end, like the glorified things that you see, and then you think that, oh man, everybody's doing everything and everything great, but in reality that's not what's happening. I think it's just been really awesome to like just be at peace, and not to say I wasn't at peace prior to, but the peace of mind knowing that like there's no upkeep with me needing to post and do all of the things. So that has been really helpful, just because I've been able to take a step back and hone in and focus my time and energy in on some other things that I've been wanting to do, whether it's my business or personal. I've even put little business ventures on hold just because it was like, yeah, I need a break. Sure about my other gift card. Starbucks gotta do better. I've been in this line for like 20 minutes, 15 minutes. Starbucks, y'all gotta do better. I know y'all handcrafting, but y'all gotta do better. Oh, you know my body, me.
A few moments later.
Thank you. Thank you, you as well. It is really hot. Like, it is really hot out. So, I'm going to try this with y'all. I got to get my hand sanitizer off the back. So, y'all had me some beauty popcorn. The photographer had some snacks. I was like, I will take a bag. But yeah, so I was saying, like, I took a break from social because I just needed a minute to hone in on some other things and get like aligned with many things that I was trying to do. So here it is. They spelled my name wrong per usual. But y'all, this is so good. And this is the hot sauce I was talking about. This is it. Go to Amazon, get you some because it is like really good. I already had it, so I already know that it's good. I'm just gonna tell y'all what it tastes like. It tastes like chicken, of course, with a jalapeno, like a jalapeno popper, honestly. That's why I keep calling it a jalapeno popper. It got cream cheese in it, like a cream cheese base, and then it's chicken, and then it's like in a pita bread. The pita bread. Oh, good, y'all. And the pita bread got like little flakes or something in it. That's what it look like. Jalapeno popper making me hot. This hot sauce is everything though, y'all. If you've never tried it, Lord, are you missing out. I think it's honestly the hot sauce what makes the dish, or whatever it is, the pocket. It's honestly not even the pocket, it's the hot sauce. And I realized they have two sauces. I think they have the red hot sauce, and then they have this lime one. So if you go and you try this, make sure you ask for the lime, because the lime is fire. Lent ends on Sunday, so I will be back on social media and resuming my social media activities and my posting and all the things. I'm honestly not in a rush though to like return. I'm honestly not. And the other thing that me being off social media has like forced me to do is actually like text my friends and honestly like reach out to them. Which is like, you don't realize how much you don't reach out to people because you ain't seeing them on your stories or stuff like that. Twin, where have you been? On both ends, like, girl. It was like, girl, yeah, I saw you ain't been posting. I assumed you was on your fast. I ain't make no announcement. No, hey guys, I'm fasting. I just said bye. Very abrupt. I feel like you don't need to make an announcement. Like, what you do. This is definitely something I'll be adopting more often, not just for Lent. This is the latte. This is the grande. It's much bigger, but it tastes nice. It's not a latte. It's a matcha, to be exact. But that tastes nice. But I know my stomach is gonna be like fired up. Like, girl, you done had a whole jalapeno hot papa, and you drinking oat milk matcha, like what? Make it make sense. So we got to get a couple of things done. This is my day off, and I have not rested. That was my plan. I said I'm gonna take an extra day because we're closed tomorrow to rest, and I have yet to rest. There are a few interviews we are hiring. There's a few interviews that I have to give my availability. Oh wait, I just remembered something. I gotta give the insurance company a call. So let me do the interview thing, and then I have to call the insurance company. Hopefully they didn't get out early. Okay, let me look at this interview response to determine if I would like to invite the candidate in for an in-person interview. Okay. So whenever I'm looking for candidates, I look at it from a skill set lens, flexibility lens, and cultural fit lens. And also too, it's like for some people, it's like, okay, are you short because like you're a get to the point type of person, or are you short because you're not really knowing how to answer the question the best? So that is one thing I look for. In this particular candidate, they have some good responses, but it's literally direct and to the point. And I think that like there's spaces where that is appropriate and a good thing when someone can be direct and to the point. And a lot of the responses are like spot on, because sometimes we'll have candidates too that are pretty long-winded and you're like, okay, get to the point kind of thing. Okay. And we always ask them what is an area of strength and an area of growth. And what I find is oftentimes people will give you the strength and skip over the growth. So, okay, so this person wants to interview. Let me see. I already got an interview on Tuesday. So sometimes it's hard for me to schedule interviews because I'm doing other things as well. I have to look at my schedule to see when I'm available. I used to have my admin have access to my calendar, but then somehow other people also had access to my calendar, so now nobody has access to my calendar. So if you know how to set up Google Calendars to ensure that only a select individuals have access to it, let me know, because that would make it a lot easier on both of our ends for her to be able to schedule me for interviews to help a sister out. But all right, so we're gonna schedule that candidate. I'll figure out the date for that, and then there was another candidate that we have to schedule, and then I'm going to call the insurance company, and y'all can call the insurance company with me.
Calling Horizon NJ Health. My name is Rosie. May I please have your first and last initial?
Hi, yes, Rosie. My first name is Nandy, and my last initial is N for Nelson.
Okay, you said Andy?
Nandy, Nandi.
Nandy.
Mm-hmm.
And your last initial again, I'm sorry?
N. Yep, N as in Nelson.
What are you calling in for today?
I was calling because a member that we were servicing had their insurance term on July the 31st. However, it took the family to apply for SSI of 6 months. So for services that were rendered in August of 2025, were not able to be processed. So once the member's plan got active with their Medicaid, the parent was informed that we would be able to submit the claim since there was that lapse. But when looking on the portal, it stated that the member's insurance was active as of April. So I wasn't sure if there was any active status of August 2024. I just get so frustrated with the insurance companies, especially one in particular. And if you're in the industry, I'm sure you know which one I'm talking about. But it's just like the back and forth with claims, the back and forth with them not wanting to provide services, and in my humble opinion, creating some bogus reasons as to why they don't wanna pay. It's just like, we provided the service. We have the documentation. Pay for it. It's like, on my day off. Y'all. When God work, he gonna work on you real quick. So y'all know, I was just complaining about just insurance and working on my day off, and I'm still in front of my computer working. And I thought, let me look over my devotional, God's Plan for Your Life. Got this from Burlington for $6. So I said, let me flip it open to today, which is April 17th. The theme, and I'm going to actually go to the scripture. It's Matthew 5:43 through 48. And the title is Be an Inspiration to Others. And then it says, if someone forces you to go 1 mile, go with him 2 miles. Then the summary just talks about there being 2 ways that you can carry out a task. One is either you can do it unwillingly and complaining while trying to get away with doing as little as possible, or the other, you can do it joyfully and diligently. So I was just like, we see each other. Joyfully and diligently, I'll take for 100, please. And then at the end, it just says, Master and Savior, in your strength, I am capable of anything. Help me to perform my duty joyfully and thoroughly. And just reading that made me think about, as I am transitioning and things are just happening with me personally, within my business, within other career ventures and things that I'm exploring, that I really do need to do things with joy in my heart. I need to do things and tell myself that I am capable, I should say, of doing difficult things. I also need to know that I am capable and I can do the things. And all I need is just to do it thoroughly and joyfully. So I think that that is something that I am most certainly going to marinate on. I'm going to write it down in my journal. and marinate on it and really try to understand, like, within that message, what is God also trying to tell me? Because literally, y'all heard me. I was complaining. I was, and I was literally, right before I read that, I was thinking about how I'm supposed to be off, and I'm emailing and doing all the things. I'm choosing to do it because I know it needs to get done. And then I looked at my calendar, and I'm off tomorrow. We're closed, but I scheduled some executive meeting that I'll be attending, and I'll film that too for you all. And then I'm going to do some other things as well, work related, because I just want to go into the weekend and having a weekend and not on Monday just feeling like, what's going on? So he shut me up real quick, so I'm done complaining, and I'm about to just marinate on it for a little bit, and I'll bring you all along. So I'm gonna let this charge for a bit because it's 10% battery left, and I don't know where all my chargers are. I have not filmed content in like 2 months, so all of my gadgets and things, I have no idea where anything is. So I'm gonna let this charge, and then we'll come back to have some time with God and see what he gives me. I'm not gonna tell y'all what he gives me because that's between him and I, but I'm just gonna tell you all the process. And step 1 of the process was reading just a devotional for the day, and then when I come back, once the camera charges, I'm going to reference that particular scripture in the Bible. So ciao, see you soon. I took a nap. See the sun peeking through. Yeah, but I fell asleep and I'm going to eat. So I'm going to still do what I said I'm going to do, but I don't know if I'm going to do it tomorrow or tonight. Yeah, I was tired.